Okay, so welcome back to MTG Arena, everybody. Oh, let me put this. I wonder if this is what a cap that cap's supposed to be. Anyways, so I'm actually going to show you the. Yeah, I'm going to change this to the browser capture. So this is the new OBS format. Okay, so obviously you've got this sort of endless window here, but like, if you just take a look at this, it's and it's new sleek black. This is a most recent update, but it looks really good, and I really like it a lot. So but that's that, and so we'll go ahead and get back into Magic Arena right here. So I've updated a list, my Phoenix list, similar to lots of the same things as we had last time with the Golden Electromancer, but watching Jim Davis actually play some of his games with Andrew Jessup's version of Izzet Phoenix here. He's cut out all the bad cards, but I do not have the full 4 finale promise. It's because I don't have the rare mythic, rare wild cards to get it. But at least I can substitute some things in it. I've got God Eternal Kefnet, which is insane in this. Being able to flip one of these spells and cast it for free is amazing. Augur of Bolas will help us find our. We've got 26 instants and sorceries, and I think that will enable an Augur of Bolas hit. We do have Narset and Healy as part of our main deck because we don't have sufficient cards, but I think that is perfectly fine. That was my original shell that I ran at my MCQ. And on the sideboard plan, I do want to go a bit cheeky here. We got the extra spell pierce and the gates, and the last place at the lava coil. We got the extra. We got some more Narsets. I've got Tibalt for life gain. We've got Ral, both Ral versions, Sarkin and Khan, so we can switch into a sort of Izzet Planeswalker plan as well. So let's get started with this here. So we've got plenty of quests to do as well. So let's we'll just get started and get right in there. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I think on the release of this video onto YouTube, I think I will start to sort of slowly get into streaming as well, using my Twitch account, as well as maybe if I can stream from YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Not sure if that can be done well or efficiently. So next turn we can just shock here. Perfect. Let's see, they could have a turn to a Domri, so I do not want that to happen, but I do want to get this Phoenix in the graveyard. I think next turn we do need to hit our land drops, so I think I'll go ahead and Tormenting Voice this. 2 Crackling Drakes, that's not good. We need to hit land drops, or we are quite in trouble here. So we've got an even split. I think I hope that the first minute of this video has that. Brawl Spellbreaker. He's going to give it haste. Sure, that's fine. We are struggling here. I think we'll have to take another hit. We do need to dig up our land drops as well. Okay, 2 lands. Shock may not do much here, but Crackling Drake is, they can just kill it with a lava coil as well, and it's not going to kill anything currently, so I'd rather save my removal spells. We got the shock. Might as well do it on the Llanowar Elves here, so if they happen to be stumbling on lands, then they are stuck on 2 instead of 3, which is so much more powerful than but alas, they have it. Next turn we can just lightning strike both of these. That's a big hit for us. And we can save the lava coil for a Rekindling Phoenix next turn. basically one for wanting them right now. Unfortunately, we could not wait another turn to do that. 3 turns to get that Phoenix out to the graveyard. Shocking here. No hide ferrets. So I'll go ahead and play the Crackling Drake here. Next turn. Ooh, look at that. Okay. So we can play 3 spells to kill this no hide Ferox. Oh wait, no we cannot. I was thinking of the hexproof thing, like deactivating using this ability. No blocks. We're taking a huge hit here. We're going down to 5 life. 2 lightning strikes and we're done. But I think we'll have to just do a 2-for-1 on this no hide Ferox anyways. Ghost Chamber Guardian. They do not have the mana for that. Okay, so I think we'll go ahead and play Narset Parter Veils. We'll just trade the Crackling Drake for that no hide Ferox. This will dig us for something as well. Nothing. We whiff here. Well, I suppose this is as good as time as any. Just do this. Hopefully they don't have a lava coil. If they do, then we're in the shitter. No attacks here. We've got 2 lava coils, so much removal in red, but they've got so much hexproof. Oh, bloody hell, my bandage is coming off. Yep. Go down to 3. We are within lightning strike range, so that is a problem for us. If they got it, then they got it. Yep, that's game. Man Bear Pig. That was our opponent. Okay. Let's do best 2 out of 3. That's not what I want to be doing. Traditional ranked. The most updated Phoenix list. Okay, so just a little taste there. Ideal draws allow you to curve out by both playing a land and spell each turn. Okay, so our opponent is Dr. Shag Nasty. Whoa. Waiting on your opponent. So they are most likely choosing to go first. Okay, so I'll try to keep this 21 lands. Hopefully this island into a second opt as well will find us the lands that we need. I hope they're not playing mono blue, but they could be playing Phoenix as well. Chop the course. Let's go ahead and spell pierce it. Lava coil. Nope. Give us a land, please. Oh, we're so screwed. Oh, this is not good at all. Give us a land. Nope. Let's just go ahead and do that. So they are playing spells. So Narset will be amazing here. Do we need to go on that other plan of ours? Let's just run it back like this. Spell pierces would be great. I think. Do we care about negate? We have. Okay, so if we go up a Narset, what do we go down? Crackling Drake. Lava Coil gets rid of. Shocks are going to be fine. I suppose we don't really need to spell pierce them. We can let them just churn do their thing, and then we can kill all the creatures that come out, all the phoenixes that come out of the graveyard. So we'll go first. We kept an extremely sketchy hand, and we'll see if we can draw out of it. This is much better. So I've switched to, now we're playing red. Seems to be a different story here. So no need, I'm just going to go ahead and discard the Phoenix here. Okay, good. So we have an Argo Bolus. We got Narset as well. So I'm going to play Narset, but I'm not going to minus her unless they play an Electromance right here. Then I can just do. So Narset hit would be bad since they can just shock it and hit it with an Electromancer. I think we just go ahead and lightning strike the Electromancer at this point. We don't need them to try to go off. Saheeli. Okay, look at that.
Behold, new wonders.
We're playing Narset, so they can't be drawing off while they're getting all of those things with Lava Coil. Okay. So I'm going to save the op for next turn. If they got Lightning Strike for this Narset, that's fine. That's the only way for them to start drawing cards during their turn. So no need to opt at this point in time. I think I've just pretty much shut them down from drawing all sorts of cards. So okay, so we can play God Eternal Cabinet here. They probably have a shock. So I think I'll go ahead and I'll dig for another. They could have a shock, and I don't mind. I slowed them down for a turn. If I can find a 1 mana spell,
Still have much to learn
here, that will be fantastic.
Meditate and prepare.
Okay, a Chart the Course is fine. Shock is fine. I think I'll go ahead and shock as well. So you can aim both the shock and the lightning strike at Saheeli, and I can hit them instead. It sort of doesn't matter, but I think this is a guaranteed way of getting rid of Saheeli. Practical idea. I might as well shock as well. It doesn't really matter.
Oh, I'll craft something special for you.
I was told that there's a way for us to view the stack, you know, be able to zoom in, but it doesn't look like I can. And we'll opt as well. I'll draw this Phoenix so that I can hardcast it as well. Phoenix comes out and we'll attack in for a bit of damage. Now, these servers do enable our Lava Coil as well. Electromancer, great target for the Lava Coil. Okay, so they got rid of one of our Phoenixes. We've got 3 more and a God Eternal Cabinet. They have 0 Phoenixes in the graveyard. They could bin some from this discovery, but it looks like they're not. So if we draw a land here, we can definitely. Okay. I think we'll go ahead and Lava Coil this. And play Argo Bolus. Dig for another instant or sorcery. We got which. Wow. Okay. All right. Whiff here. But this stops the servers from attacking as well, so, but that's not too much of a problem. So next turn, definitely play Kefnet. definitely enable all of our spells that we cast. Beacon Bolt, sure. So they've got... Can we get a count on how many spells they've got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They got 6 spells. Kind of want to dig for more, because if I just play Kefnet, then they just kill it. But I think Narset here is going to do us dramatically better.
I know 88 would have thoughtfulness before
And Finale Promise is exactly what I want to do. I've got the Tormenting Voice, and I've got a Lightning Strike, so that's fine. End the turn. They can attack Narset. I've disabled them from drawing any more cards this turn. So, yet again, I've slowed them down. Past the damage.
I must stay
So here, I'm
focused.
going to opt for a land, and that would solve lots of things. At this point, look at that. Perfect. We do have enough mana for Spell Pierce, so I think that's okay. 1, 2, target this. So instant first. I'll go ahead and Lightning Strike and do the Tormenting Voice. Have you got Negate? That's the only thing. So I'll go ahead and Tormenting Voice, tossing the Phoenix, and Lightning Strike their face as well. And Kefnet's an amazing backup here. Oh, we've got a Shock and a Lava Coil over this. Phoenix coming out, and what are they trying to do here? Radical idea, okay. They can draw 1 card on our turn, since they normally don't actually draw cards on other opponents' turns. Naturally, at least. So if they can get rid of this Narset, they can actually start chaining things together, but they can only do that. They would prefer to do that on the main phase, okay? So, not drawing extra cards. Yep. That's most definitely... Sure. So I could save my Phoenix by shocking it, and I think I'm going to do exactly just that. Yes, I do want to do that.
My mind needs a rest.
I don't want my Phoenix to be exiled. I can exile their Phoenix. That's actually preferable to draw that land. I'll go ahead and play Kefnet just to experience the full pleasure of that, and exile their Phoenix right here. They got Beacon Bolts. They can't kill the God Eternal Kefnet, but they have to discard the card they just drew, and we can follow up with a Crackling Drake or a okay, sure. You take action, please. God Eternal Kefnet will return in 2 turns' time. Actually, 1 turn's time. And turns. So now they're in top deck mode, and the top deck mode is just not great with Phoenix. They have to top deck one of those card draws. If they have an empty board, then they are a shit ton of luck, basically. Let's see what opponent does. They could attack, and to see if I want to block. Holding up a Lightning Strike is actually would save them, but that's only if I decide to block. Now I think they got rid of their only lava core in the graveyard, so Finale Promise won't help them here. They have to Finale Promise for a lot. 9 there. So they're going to. It cannot cast Tormenting Voice. Because in order to cast it, they have to discard a card, and at the point of casting both of these spells, they do not have one. So, yeah. Scrying one, draw a card. Is it a Lava Coil? My turn. Lightning Extract them. Okay, we're going on to game 3. Now they know what our plan is. They can sort of sideboard appropriately. So they do have more planeswalkers coming in. Wait. They have Saheeli coming in. So negate may be a nice option for it. I want to try out Sarkhan the Masterless as well. Let's side out one of these Saheelis for a negate. I'm sure that will be coming in handy at some point. Maybe its Spell Pierce would be more appropriate. Not sure yet. The Sarkhan, we've got Saheeli and Narset. And those are great targets. Now it's not a lot, so generally we'll probably be only doing the -3 and then plussing following turn. But that is dangerous. Depending on the board state, obviously. So we cut a Saheeli. Okay, that is fantastic. If we can draw one more land, we can play Saheeli. We got Opt to start things off as well, and then a Lava Coil and Tormenting Voice to deal with problematic early creatures. Crackling Drake to follow up. Opponent is going first, and they are deep in the tank here. Now, in the following month, Core 2020 will be coming out, and the London Mulligan will be in effect on Arena, across on Magic Online, and in Paper Magic. So we'll get to do that, and I think that is going to be better for Standard in general, since just be able to look at a full hand and decide which ones you want to keep. If you have to mulligan, then you can keep the best ones. So let's keep this. They were deep in the tank about that, so that may be a problematic hand for them. Definitely opting next turn for this extra land that we do desperately need. And we'll opt. Do they want? Radical idea. No, do not want to this Ogre Bolus. And a land would be fantastic, just like that. Let's lay down this mountain first, though. Tormenting Voice. I do want to spend this mana on something this turn, so I don't think I need the coil right now. The shock would be fine. Shock is fantastic. Ooh, look at that. If only we had the Phoenix to discard instead. Narset Parter Veils.
If you wish to surrender now, I have just the trick for this.
Okay, I'll play my own Narset.
I train everyone to keep an open mind.
Chart the course, and I think I would love that chart the course right here. We've got the Lightning Strike and the Shock. This is I'll go ahead and pay the 2 life and Lightning Strike their Narset. So what I should have sure. Spell Pierce will not work. Negate will. That was a neat animation for that.
Hone your prowess.
And a second chart, of course. And we'll pass the turn here. We've got the shot to handle the Narset afterwards. We're not in too much of a worry of not spending our mana. Ral Izzet Viceroy, so that's a problem for us.
You ready to throw down the gauntlet? Ooh, let's see what we got.
So we got 3 spells here. I can take out the Narset. So this allows me to go ahead and shoot the Narset down.
You are a mighty warrior. I can see, meditate, and prepare.
That's a replacement Narset, that's fine. So we'll go ahead and opt this here. We want more lands. I think that's... Okay. So we've got 6 spells with a Crackling Drake. I do want to hit this Ral. Unfortunately, this is terribly not efficient with mana. I could go wide with the Saheeli. Yeah, I think that's more preferable. I can get a servo, play the Crackling Drake, then copy it.
World yields to awe, not oppression.
That's perfect. And turn. So they still have to deal with our Narset.
Time to choose. Always so exciting.
So unfortunately this Narset will deactivate our Crackling Drake. That's perfectly fine, I say. Well, might as well play this. So, Crackling Drake. So they did not play the Narset. And
Genius is as genius does.
go ahead and attack Ral Izzet Viceroy here. They can block the Niv Mizzet, which means we get to chop the course next turn. And draw more cards. So right now we're at a card advantage than they are. So this is the -8 here. So I'm not sure if they cited more removal spells. Okay, so it looks like they are trying to deal with our Drake. Another Niv Mizzet here. So I reckon that will have... I think we'll play this Phoenix. They're opting? Okay, sure.
I must train harder.
Okay, so they killed Narset here. That's actually good for them. Well, that just means I'm not going to do they want to kill Phoenix? Phoenix will be going down. They will get 1 extra card off of this Niv Mizzet. I think they should only have 2, and this will be the last of them. Enters tapped here. Now they do have this their follow-up Narset, but they've gotten so lucky with this.
Come on. I just want to peek. The weight is killing me.
Perhaps we should decide an hour Ral as well if they decided to go bigger. Saheeli plus Narset, that's problematic for us. We do have a Phoenix in the graveyard. 2 Phoenixes in the graveyard. Narset, however, is going to be very much problematic for us.
There are so many mysteries to uncover. With thoughtfulness before action.
Can we draw a... No, we cannot. So we are dead in the water here. I suppose I'll play the mountain. We've got 3 planeswalkers. We've got not much to go. 3 lands. They have more planeswalkers than we do. Just trying to figure out what we just side out for that. I suppose the Crackling Drakes. Fine.
Decisions.
And they're halfway through their deck as well. Shocking Saheeli. Yep.
Time to come up with a new plan.
It's not favourable for us right now. We got the Narset locking us down. Finale Promise would be fantastic. This is not good for us. We've drawn so many cards. How did I get this lucky? Drawing both Niv Mizzets back to back.
I have just the trick for this.
Spell Pierce, sure. We can draw 1 draw spell, 1 burn spell. I think we should be able to do this. Finale Promise would be fantastic here as well. What are they trying to do? Oh, discard. Oh, look at that. So we can Finale Promise for hopefully they don't have a negate. So Lava Coil plus Shock. Do they have the negate? Probably. Although they have cast what, 1 Lava Coil is shooting that first. Narset's killing that.
I won't forget our time together.
Look at that. Perfect. All attack Ral. Hopefully they don't have a shock. Well, they don't have mana open for this. So Ral down, one of our problems is solved. We got to chart the course. Spell Pierce will not do it for them. Lightning Strike to finish things off as well if we need to. Now they do have that Lava Coil and 4 Radical Ideas in the graveyard. I'm looking to see 2 Lava Coils here. A second Lava Coil. Yep. Both Phoenixes are down. Now they're going to go wide with this array, an army of servos. Now we can top deck our Sarkhan. We can play it minus Mick the Dragon and all the servos will die if they decide to attack us. Okay, that's actually something perfect for us. Doubt they have negate or anything of that sort. Okay, that's our only win condition at this point, so let's go ahead and concede. We can't win at that. We can't win like this. They've got a massive army, 7 cards in hand. Alright, one more game, one more match here, and we'll call it a day. Disdainful Stroke. It's like they copied my deck. The previous version, and that's beating this newer version. Is Meister. Does that mean they're on Izzet player? So Steam vents into opt, perfect here. Or I guess we don't need to do that. Let's keep the 7. We don't need to cast anything on turn 1. Not particularly urgent to do that. So entering tap, that's fine. Look like a Jeskai Planeswalker kind of style. But once you play the basic land, the jig's up here. Crawl Harpooner. I suppose we can lightning strike it. And I think we want to opt on our turn. Yeah, let's save ourselves a bit of damage. Ooh, look at that. Let's opt into a land. It's not a land. It's not a land either. Neither is that a land. That is a land. Main. I suppose we're opting in 3 ops to find lands. Oh, that's oh. Well, I'm glad we saved this lava coil for this Grand Warlord Rada here. We're playing some sort of elves. A mountain, please. No, I don't want to dig exactly for that mountain. Okay. So, do we go for more lands? Can we hit a mountain here? I think we can. No, we hit an island. Well, at least we're making a land drop, so we can play Slam God Eternal Cabinet next turn. Now, they're going to have 6 mana. I'm not sure what they're doing with the 6 mana, though. Nothing. Nothing at all. Can't even cast 3 spells in a row here. So I think we'll just slam God Eternal Cabinet and hope for the best. Zertar Goblin. It just seems to be like a red-green I'll decline to review that Izzet Phoenix, please. It's got this Phoenix. Thank you. No attacks. We'll stay back home. And we are hitting every single one of our land drops at least. Okay. Yes, please. Reveal it. I will cast it since it only costs 1 blue. And double shock as well. Discard a card. We've got lots of lava coils, so we don't need that. Let's go ahead and lava coil this Grand Warlord Rada. We'll also lava coil the Zertar Goblin, and that will be 3 spells that were cast this turn. So, yep. And now we can attack with our army of flyers. So it seems they're going bigger, so I'll side in the extra lava coil. Nasty Punch of Veils does not seem particularly too kind here. Beacon Bolt seems to be a must. Right, is it Viceroy or bigger things? Khan. Let's go ahead and side in the Planeswalker package as well. This Storm Conduit needs to not be in here. So it seems that we're just playing lots of creatures. Bolus is fine. Okay, so Spell Pierce, not going to do much here. We've got a Planeswalker package, so we'll side out. We'll leave in 1 Crackling Drake. Bolus can find us our how many spells? 28 now. So I suppose we crack down on shocks and on lightning strikes. Actually, Augur Bolus will give us value here, so I think we keep him in. So shave, you just return down on one of each here. So let's try that. We're going bigger with the beacon bolt anyways. It seems we have lots of removal, but if we're playing the Planeswalker package, we've got to make some cuts here. This is a very sketchy keep, but we got the chart the course and a beacon bolt and a lightning strike. Llanowar elves, no need to bolt the bird. I don't need these extra mountains. That's good here. So for falls, yeah, we'll get. What is our opponent playing? It's just like all the creatures not coming for them at all. That's the real question here. Oh, look at that. I think we want to get some more removal in our hands. So we're chucking 2 of them to the bottom of a pick art, just to be efficient. We do have a beacon bolt and a lightning strike in hand. We've got a Sarkin Massacres as well. We've got, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Got 5, 1 more lightning strike, 2 more. 2 shocks, that's not too much. I think we'll go for the lava coil here. Just to deal with the bigger things. Obviously this Augur Bolus will stop this Llanowar Elves dead in its tracks. Skargan Hellkite. As a 5/5. Attack. Do you want to block into this lava core that was revealed? No, you do not. So I'll go ahead and chop the course. And lightning strike their face. Do you give it haste? You do give it haste. So we're getting in 9 damage here. Okay, so they've got.
Prepare to marvel at my masterpieces.
Might as well lava coil this Gruul Spellbreaker. Next end turn. Yes, you can use that ability to twin bolt us. Now, do you respect the Saheeli or not? Do you have a lightning strike? It seems you do not. Okay, so let's opt into see if we've got something else here. We've got 0 Phoenixes. Let's keep that on top. And we'll beacon bolt Skargan Hellkite. Keep this lightning strike active. We've got a couple of servos, and we should be safe from a hasty Gruul Spellbreaker next turn. So now they've got nothing to do with the mana. And I think lightning strike towards their face is a lot more important right now. I'm going to play Sarkin the Masterless. Actually, no, we'll play the Crackling Drake. Draw an extra card. Copy.
I like to think
Copy
fast.
that. Let's get in. Now they could, if they can top deck a Lightning Strike, they win. We'll play this. Enters tapped. So end the turn. We do have an opt. The Crackling Drake will block the Spellbreaker as well. But it looks like they have not. Sure, that's fine. Crackling Drake is down. More blockers. Do they want to attack? They do. Okay, they're going for it. Do not want that extra steam vents. Phoenix will do. Phoenix will do nicely. Now that is a blocker, but we can do this all sorts of ways. Let's do Sarkin. That's plus. Yeah, plus this.
Look to the skies.
That wasn't going to kill them. Well, I mean, it was, since they needed to block. Okay, and that is new and improved Phoenix. Not sure if it's improved or not, but it does play a bit better, not playing mopey cards like Radical ID. I do agree with Jim Davis that Goblin Electromancer, that's great in Storm, but it's not what we want to be doing here with Phoenix. And so that's it. I hope you guys enjoy that. There should be some time left for the last part. I think it's part 4 is the last part. Finish the fight, experience war, the spark stories, and earn glass styles. And have a great day. Oh yes, one more thing. I suppose I ended with this one. Trying to find the redeem code. Shields up is for Teo. I think Swordsmith. I'm trying to find the what do you call it? Nahiri. Here we go. Storm of Stone. Glass code. Let's see. Written in stone. Written in stone is Nahiri Storm of Stone. That's the one that was released most recently. Okay. Alright. A guide to collecting all of that. So hope you guys have fun and find out all the codes that you can for as many of the glass stained glass planeswalkers as you can. Okay, so I've pulled up the list here. Obviously, other people can all look at this up yourselves as well. Over the Moon is for Allen Cord. I've already redeemed it. Inner Demon is for Omnixilis already. Shields Up already written in stone. Okay, most of the rest of them it's going to be in. You just have to purchase it and or own it. Well, have a good day. Bye bye.